You are listening to Asheville FM at WSFM-LP 103.3 Asheville. Coming up next is Radioactive Kids. Radioactive Kids broadcast from the occupied lands of the Chalagi people, also known as the Cherokee.
Good morning, watch the sun, watch it rise with a smile, open eyes, say good morning. Every morning, what a wonderful way to greet each new day. Say good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Brush the hair on your head, brush your teeth, make your bed. Look at each day in a new way. Take a chance, you can be what you wanna be. 'Cause this morning is waiting, you'll see. If it's Monday,
good morning.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
good morning.
Thursday, Friday,
good morning.
Saturday, Sunday, good morning, good morning. Good morning to each one of you. Good morning, good morning. Have a pancake or two, pack your lunch off to school. Kiss your mommy and your daddy. What a wonderful way to greet each new day. Say good morning to you.
Oh yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to Radioactive Kids, broadcasting from Asheville FM to Asheville and the world. I am Sagan, and we have 2 hours of amazing independent kids music for y'all. Coming right up, we have an interview with Birdsong and the Eco Wonders at about 9:30, so stay tuned for that. We also got tons of new music by the likes of Sonia de los Santos, Hey Dubby, Patrick Adams, Young Folkies, and a lot more. So stay tuned. We have a lot of fun older songs as well that I sprinkled in as well. Let's start off, however, with a brand new EP by a brand new artist. This is their first release for kids. The name of the band is Uncle E's Jamboree. They just released an EP called Music for Muppets, and this song is called Time to Grow. Stay tuned, y'all. Don't touch that dial. We have so much great stuff coming right up.
Take a chance, you can be what you wanna be. 'Cause this morning is waiting, you'll see. Good morning. Oh, it's time to grow. You've had a good run being little, you know. Now you're gonna get real big and strong. So eat your sloppy Joe and your veggies that are all the colors of the rainbow. Clearing your plate will help you along. There was a time when you were so much smaller. Yeah, it seems like only yesterday. But if you eat all the good food, you'll grow much taller. Yeah, you know that there's no other way. Oh, it's time to grow. Before you get dessert, you need to get the memo. To finish your beef and beans and rice. Oh, and then you'll grow, and soon you're off to college before anyone knows. Start picking your major. Business sounds nice. Each day you grow a little more. Soon you'll see what all of this is for. As you grow big, scary things get small. I know it feels like forever. Soon you'll find out they're no problem at all. played aficionado. I've seen how much you can put away. Oh, and when you grow, you can bench press 100 pounds while picking your nose, and arm wrestle a bear, all in one day. There was a time when you were so much smaller. Yeah, it seems like only yesterday. But if you eat all the good food, you'll grow much taller. Yeah, you know that there's no other way to grow. Cheerios falling off the table, Cheerios, and I wasn't able to catch them. My milk and spoon were nowhere to be found, so I got up to take a look around, fetch them. But my elbow slipped as I sat back down, and the whole bowl flipped as it fell to the ground. Cheerios all over the floor, Cheerios, and I can't eat them anymore. As I sat back down, and the whole bowl flipped as it fell to the ground. Cheerios all over the floor, Cheerios, and I can't eat them anymore. No, I can't eat them anymore. Play a game of animal football, convince a couple bears to be my offensive line, and at wide receiver a golden retriever would score me a touchdown in overtime. Call up the zoo and build me a roster. My mama's wondering how much this will cost her. My friends are busy, but it's time to play, so I'm putting together some animal games. I'd like to play a game of animal baseball. I'd teach a group of penguins how to catch a ball. A big hairy spider would pitch me a slider, and I'd hit a homer to win it all. Call up the zoo and build me a lineup. Nobody knows where this all will wind up. My friends are busy, but it's time to play, so I'm organizing some animal games. I'd like to play a game of animal hockey. Some ice skating hippos would round out my team. We'd take on some mice who were quick on the ice. We'd score a few goals and go out for ice cream. Call up the zoo and get me some players. All species welcome, you'll hear no naysayers. My friends are busy, but it's time to play, so I'm starting a league for the animal games. I'd like to play a game of animal basketball. My team of ostriches playing giraffes. I'd run to the hoop for a quick alley-oop. We'd shoot some three-pointers and have a few laughs. Call up the zoo and build me a roster. My mama's wondering how much this will cost her. My friends are busy, but it's time to play, so I'm gonna sign up for the animal games. Call up the zoo and find me some buddies. We're gonna it's time to play. So I'm trying my hand at some animal games. I'd like you to join in my animal games.
It's so much fun, moving and grooving like a monkey. Like a monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Ooh, ooh. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Ah, ah, ah. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They just want a banana. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Ah, ah, ah. Monkey, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. They just want a banana. Yeah. Monkeys swing, monkeys high, monkeys sing, they never stop. Monkeys jump up and down on the ground, then they climb up a tree. Yeah, it's so much fun, moving and grooving like a monkey. Monkey, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. Monkey, 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 ah, ah, ah. Monkey, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. They just want a banana. Monkey, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. Monkey, 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 ah, ah, ah. Monkey, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. They just want a banana. Yeah. Monkeys swing, monkeys high. They never stop.
Una de la tarde, estridente suena la campana. Es hora de almuerzo y mientras todos se van a comer, un grupo de chiquillos y de cabras nos quedamos en la sala. Nuestra competencia importa más que las lentejas y el pastel. Por unanimidad acordamos hacer 2 equipos. Yo con la Sofía y la Julieta con Manuel y Sebastián. Y a pesar de que parece que estamos en desventaja, yo siempre he sido el campeón en la Troya y el picar. Caramba, allá va mi bolita, se mandó a cambiar. Allá va mi canica, se escapó sin mirar hacia atrás. Esferas multicolores salen de nuestras mochilas y cuidadosamente las guardamos en el delantal. Nos vamos al patio y a todos nos suenan las tripas. No es por el hambre, son los nervios antes de ir a jugar. En la tierra un círculo dibuja la Sofía y deja las bolas más feas que estamos dispuestos a sacrificar. Y mi regalona preparada para hacer los tiros brilla como el sol y las estrellas que nos van a hacer ganar. Caramba, allá va mi bolita, se mandó a cambiar. Allá va mi canica, se escapó sin mirar hacia atrás. El cachipún perdimos y comienza el equipo contrario. La Julieta lanza como si fuera una profesional, pero como buen campeón que entrena 2000 tiros a diario, arrojo mi bolita para hacer la chita y ganar sin chistar, caramba. Pero chiquitita, en vez de hacerme triunfar, sales disparada rebotando del lugar, y en menos de un segundo sin siquiera avisar, caes por el alcantarillado. No, 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 no. Caes por el alcantarillado. No, 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 no. Allá va mi bolita, se mandó a cambiar. Allá va mi canilla, se escapó sin mirar hacia atrás. Se escapó sin mirar hacia atrás. Se escapó sin mirar hacia atrás, caramba.
Yes, that was Chita Bolita by Huachun from Chile from their great album Potpourri on Radioactive Kids. Before that, we heard a new single by Easy Peasy from Australia called Monkey Swing. And we started the show off with 3 songs by a brand new band, Uncle E's Jamboree, from their debut EP, Music for Moppets. We heard Animal Games, Cheerios, and Time to Grow. I am Sagan, my pronouns are they, them, theirs, and I hope you're enjoying the show so far. Let's keep the music rolling with a song by Mills Trills from all the way back in 2018. This song is from her album Ridiculous Nonsense, and it's called Wanna Feel on Radioactive Kids.
Stick my foot in a bowl full of jelly. Foot comes out and it smells quite smelly. Laughter gurgles from the bottom of my belly. Oh, run my hands on the skin of a lizard. Cast a spell with the wand of a wizard. Lick a pole in the middle of a blizzard. Feels like I wanna feel what it feels like. Eat a whole can of Popeye spinach. Play Harry Potter in a game of Quidditch. Gallop on a horse through an old Russian village. Fly up high in a helium balloon. Tip my hat like a cowgirl in a saloon. Stay up late, sleep all the way till noon. I wanna feel what it feels like. Wanna feel what it feels like. Wanna rinse in a fountain, let the water wash over. Roll to the ground, find a 4-leaf clover. Lift an elephant up on my shoulder. Tag along in the back of a lorry. Jump in a frame of the never-ending story. Keep calm and don't you worry. Wanna feel what it feels like. Wanna feel what it feels like.
birds of the world.
The dodos, the puffins,
What?
the parrots and keats.
Oh.
Take a lovely look at every bird that you meet. Their beaks,
Their beaks,
their musical tweets, the birds of the world.
The birds of the world.
The pigeons, the widgeons,
What?
the birds in the sky.
Oh.
Take a lovely look at every bird with your eye. They're sweet,
they're sweet, and
the
their
feathers are neat, the birds of the world. Birds that make you sigh when they fly. Ah, birds that make you grin when they swim. Birds that make you laugh when they fly. Ha ha ha. Birds that make you sing with their wings. La 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 la.
la la.
The birds of the world. The fly's got a different agenda than the bee. Oh, the fly's got a different agenda than you and me.
His brain is the size of a pea, and he doesn't know how to feel lonely. He doesn't know how to feel lonely. The problems of the world perhaps you don't see. The bee's busy getting the pollen from a tree. Busy getting the pollen from a tree. And working hard to make the hive nice for his colony. For his colony, colony.
He makes honey just for the queen,
And he doesn't know how to be lonely.
he doesn't know how to feel lonely. The problems of the world perhaps you don't see. Oh, the fly, the bee, how is it they live in harmony? Natural like the rolling sea. The earth is one big family. The earth is one big family. The fly's got a couple of wings and 67 feet.
I don't think that's right.
He's a type of insect you'd really want to meet. His heart is the size of a tree, and he's always so fancy free. He doesn't know how to feel lonely. The problems of the world perhaps you don't see.
Howdy, y'all. Dilton Barrels here. And I'm gonna tell y'all about something real special. A real desert tree. Gem of the Southwest. She beautiful, but she dangerous. I'm talking about a cholla. What's a cholla? So I was wandering the rangelands of Texas one day when I came across this big, strange, fuzzy-looking cactus critter. Well, it looked like moose antlers, and I wanted to touch them. So I moseyed on over there. But before I got there, this old feller jumped out and shouted this here song to me. Oh boy, there's a cholla. Use your eyes to enjoy a cholla. Oh boy, there's a cholla. Use your eyes to enjoy ya, joy ya. And do not touch, you must resist, or it will destroy ya. So I says to him, "Old man, I knows a cactus when I sees one, and that there is a big fluffy teddy bear." He says to me, "We'll go on if you will, but I ain't paying your doctor's bill." Then he hands me a balloon. A balloon? That's right, a balloon, I tell you. And he says, "You take this here balloon over to that there choya and you'll see what happens." So I did. I walked over to that choya and that balloon went pop right in front of old Dilton's eyes. So now we're gonna sing this song one more time. Oh boy, there's a choya. Use your eyes to enjoy ya, choya. Oh boy, there's a choya. Use your eyes to enjoy ya, choya. But do not touch. You must resist, or it will destroy ya. Yeehaw!
Don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. Don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. The morning is sunny and bright. There's pizza for dinner tonight. There's a sprinkling of dew on the lawn. My favorite cartoon show is on. But don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. My robot companion is true. Sings me to sleep when I'm blue. A puppy is licking my face. The world's a splendiferous place. That don't matter to me. Oh, don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. Don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. I get plenty of fluids and rest. I got an A on my history test. I just made Grandmaster at chess. There's no explanation, I guess. Just don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. No reason for me to be sad. The cube that I'm gleaming is red. The clown dolls that troubled my dreams, they're coming apart at the seams. That don't matter to me. Talk to me, I'm grumpy. Don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. With Grendel defeated, we'll rise, and falcon-like take to the skies. And just as the wizard foretold, our lead is all turning to gold. But don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. Creation will ever expand. The nations will walk hand in hand as entropy comes to an end. And matter itself we transcend. That don't matter to me. Don't talk to me, I'm grumpy. Don't talk to me. I'm grumpy.
Oh my gosh, I love that song. It goes so much further than you'd ever expect it to. That was I'm Grumpy by Drew Bunting from his album Jetpack on Radioactive Kids. Before that, we heard 3 songs by another brand new band. The name of the band is Diaper. They just released their debut album, which is very weird and very, very fun, called I'm Just a Baby. We heard Choya, Fly, and Birds from the album. Really great stuff by Diaper. Looking forward to hearing more from them. We started that set off with Wanna Feel by Mills Trills from the album Ridiculous Nonsense on Radioactive Kids. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you want to request a song for an upcoming edition of Radioactive Kids, please feel free to give me a call if you're listening live on Saturday mornings. The radio station phone number is 828-259-3936. You can also send me an email anytime at sagan@ashevillefm.org. That's SAGAN at ashevillefm.org. Let's play something a bit different now. So this is kind of unusual, and it's different than anything he's done before. So a while back, Patrick Adams, who we played many times before on the show, released a series of picture books about a character named Amazing Lisa, and he also released albums to go along with the books. But he just released a single that is a mashup of a lot of the songs from the books. It was like parts of the songs and then like little bits of the stories from the book. So we're gonna play that right now, and I hope you enjoy it. It's something that he's trying, and I'm happy to play it on the air. This is called Amazing Lisa's Amazing Awesome Mashup, and features Sarah Elizabeth on Radioactive Kids.
It's the Amazing Lisa Mashup. The songs for the stories in the Amazing Lisa children's book series. Stories about 3 kids and a magical stuffed toy that travel the world and have incredible adventures. The first book, Lisa Goes to England, sees Lisa having a great time visiting London, Stonehenge, and the Queen. Will Jonathan break Stonehenge? Will Amazing Lisa, who is transformed into a flying horse, save the day? Here is Tea with the Queen.
There's trouble afoot at the Stonehenge site. Jonathan is throwing a ball up against them with all of his might. Those giant stones, they are about to fall. Until Amazing Lisa, magical, answers the call. Tea with the Queen, such a cool scene, a super fun day. What more can we say?
Lisa Goes to France has the kids in Paris enjoying the awesome things in the city like Notre Dame, the Arc de Triomphe. But it's on top of the Eiffel Tower that Jonathan causes a bit of trouble again. Can Amazing Lisa, who is transformed into a flying race car, save the day? Here is Race Car Lisa.
On the Eiffel Tower, kids run, trying to have some fun. They bump into a boy who loses his favorite toy. Go Lisa, go Lisa, go, go, go Lisa, go Lisa, go Lisa, go, go, go. Over the side, it falls. Oh no, the poor boy calls. Lisa hears she's on the way, ready to save the day. Go Lisa, go Lisa, go, go, go Lisa, go Lisa, go Lisa.
Lisa Goes to Australia has the kids in the land down under. Holly and Lisa go party it up with koalas and kangaroos at the zoo. Meanwhile, Jonathan accidentally causes a musical instrument incident at the Sydney Opera House. Can Amazing Lisa, who was transformed into a kangaroo, bounce to the Opera House and save the day? Here is Koalas and Kangaroos.
People are watching
Lisa Goes to India has Daniel, Lisa, and the kids flying to India after being invited by his pen pal named Priya. Lisa turns into a pink elephant. Holly and Lisa also meet a few funny and precocious monkeys who create chaos when they go to Taj Mahal. Can Amazing Lisa the pink elephant save the day? Here is Our Friends in India. Lisa Goes to Japan sees Daniel and Jonathan heading to Tokyo to participate in the championships of a video game tournament. At Mount Fuji, Daniel loses his phone and they miss their bus back to Tokyo and may miss the tournament. Can Amazing Lisa, who was transformed into a flying train, save the day? Here is Adventure in Japan.
Mount Fuji is the place where there's trouble the boys will face. After Daniel lost his phone, and now they're stranded all alone. But as you know by now, Holly and Lisa will figure out how to hear the call to save the day. And they are on their way. Adventure in Japan, fun in a faraway land. Lisa the train flying like a plane, and we're her biggest fans. Adventure in Japan, fun in a faraway land. Lisa the train flying like a plane, and we'll have that trophy in hand.
I hope you enjoyed this mashup of the Amazing Lisa stories and songs through book number 5. And I hope you become a fan and follow the unfolding story of the magical, mysterious, Amazing Lisa. This song is brought to you by the number 6 and 7. Standing around at my daughter's school. Kids these days seem pretty cool. Joking around and having fun. Reminds me a lot of when I was young. A group of kids come up to me. Smiles on their faces easy to see. They start to laugh and then shout some words. A strange new phrase I had never heard. 6, 7, 6, 7. What does it mean? 6, 7, 6, 7. They're just numbers, right? 6, 7, 6, 7. Why does every kid know this? 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm so confused. Came home from school one day, ready to have fun and play. She walked up and looked me in the eye, and then she sang 6, 7, 6, 7. Who started this? 6, 7, 6, 7. How did it catch on? 6, 7, 6, 7. When will it stop? 6, 7, 6, 7. Are kids saying this everywhere around the world? 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. It's driving me back this weird new phrase. I hear it now every single day. So I wrote a song, and maybe your kids can sing along. 6, 7, 6, 7. The kids all sing 6, 7, 6, 7. I still don't know what it means. 6, 7, 6, 7. Driving teachers crazy. 6, 7, 6, 7. Is it an inside joke? I even checked ChatGPT on this one.
6767.
They don't even know what it means.
6767.
Oh well, my daughter loves it.
6767.
So that's good enough for me.
たまりきまこたびてね顔でてまういいてパイめパツインがいろりききのふわりてかいちゃでなめちまた
Papakateway Ringa kiraro Opoya odinga Kia no homa Miri miri ane Nga miru miru Wairere Ringa kiraro Horoya kakara Inai ane Fakamaroke Kuwarari tekai Horaya ringa Horaya ringa Hepai kia
That was a new single by Hey Dubby from New Zealand, sung in Māori. That song was called Horoya Ringa, which translates to Wash Your Hands on Radioactive Kids. Before that, we heard 6-7 by Patrick Adams and Amazing Lisa's awesome mashup featuring Sarah Elizabeth, also by Patrick Adams. Let's keep the music going with another new single. This is a very cool new single by Young Folkies featuring Hibiki Ichikawa. It is called Ame Furi, which translates to Rainy Day on Radioactive Kids, and it's sung in English and Japanese on Radioactive Kids.
Ame ame hure hure kasan ga Janome de omukai ureshii na Peachy peachy chapu chapu run 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 Kakemashou kaba no okasan no Ato kara iko iko kane ga naru Peachy peachy chapu chapu run 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 Ara ara ano ko wa zubulure da Yanagi no nekata de nahite iru Peachy peachy chapu chapu run 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 Kasan boku no okashimashou ka Gimme gimme kono kasa sashitama e Peachy peachy chapu chapu run 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 Boku nara inda kasa no Oki na janome ni haite iku Peachy peachy chapu chapu run run run
into my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes, and I can't pick my feet up off the street. It happened to me yesterday as I walked into town. I was moving very quickly when I heard a mushy sound. 2 big wads of bubble gum were planted in the ground. I yelled, I can't pick my feet up off the street. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes, and I can't pick my feet up off the street. My sneakers wouldn't move an inch as gum stuck to the treads. I was madder by the minute and I wished I'd stayed in bed. I was standing like a statue, birds were landing on my head. I yelled, I can't pick my feet up off the street. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes, and I can't pick my feet up off the street. Things just couldn't get much worse, of that I was quite sure. Then the birds began to build a nest, I couldn't take any more. And then I looked up skyward and the rain began to pour. I yelled, I can't pick my feet up off the street. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes, and I can't pick my feet up off the street. I was getting very frightened, for the rainfall was so swift. But you never would believe it, that rain became a gift. It loosened up the bubble gum, my sneakers I could lift. I yelled, I can pick my feet up off the street. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes, and I can't pick my feet up off the street. The moral of the story is you should know right from wrong. Don't throw your gum onto the ground, put trash where it belongs. And you won't cause little kids like me to sing the silly song and yell, I can't pick my feet up off the street. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes. Someone else's bubble gum is sticking to my shoes, and I can't pick my feet up off the street.
Was soll denn ein Ohrwurm sein? Kein Wurm kriegt in mein Ohr hinein den Wurm. Lass ich bestimmt nicht rein. Nein, 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 nein.
Ist es vielleicht der Takt, der mich so richtig packt? Oder ist es der Beat, der mich nach vorne zieht? Was soll denn ein Ohrwurm sein? Kein Wurm kriegt in mein Ohr hinein den Wurm. Lass ich bestimmt nicht rein. Nein, 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 nein. Wir stampfen mit dem Fuß und werfen einen Kuss. Wir klatschen mit der Hand und singen allesamt. Was soll denn ein Ohrwurm sein? Kein Wurm kriegt in mein Ohr hinein den Wurm. Lass ich bestimmt nicht rein. Nein, 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 nein. Bestimmt sind es die Töne, die Töne, die Töne. So wunder, 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 wunderschön.
Das wird jetzt mein Ohrwurm sein. Ein Wurm kriegt in mein Ohr hinein den Wurm. Lass ich doch gerne rein, da ist er nicht allein. Das wird jetzt mein Ohrwurm sein. Ein Wurm kriegt in mein Ohr hinein den Wurm. Lass ich doch gerne rein, da ist er nicht allein.
go up, 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 you go down. I like square, 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 you like it round. I'm coming in, you're going out. I like to whisper, but you sure like to shout. You are the opposite of me. You do everything oppositely. You are the opposite of me. That's why I love you. How can that be? I turn left, 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 you turn right. I like the day, 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 you like the night. I like new, 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 you like things old. I like the hot, hot sun, you like the wintry cold. You are the opposite of me. You do everything oppositely. You are the opposite of me. That's why I love you. Now how can that be? Well, I was walking around on the sunny side of town, just singing a song with the birds all around, when who should I see right across the street? It was another little person, they were different than me. So I said, hey, you, how do you do? Would you like to be my friend? Well, if you do, me too, 'cause being different is cool. Being different is great. Being different is a thing we should appreciate. Being different is cool. Being different is great. Being different is the way to differentiate. I wanna stay, 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 you wanna go. I say yeah, 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 when you say no. I wanna go over here, you wanna go there. I'll take the elevator, you wanna take the stairs. You are the opposite of me. You do everything oppositely. You are the opposite of me. But that's why I love you. Obviously, you are the opposite of me. You do everything oppositely. You are the opposite of me. But that's why I love you. Obviously, that's why I love you. Obviously, that's why I love you. Obviously, but that's why I love you. Yeah.
Quise escribirte una canción, invité a la inspiración, fue llegando muy despacio, suavemente escuché sus pasos. Música. Música en mi corazón resuenas y florecen cosas buenas. Música, música.
Yes, that was a brand new single by Sonia de los Santos called Musica on Radioactive Kids. Before that, we heard Opposites Attract by Mike Bryden from his 2025 album Try Again. We also heard Ohrwurm by Daniel Dworfkind from Germany. That translates to earworm on Radioactive Kids. We heard a song from all the way back in 2007 by Amy B called Someone Else's Bubblegum is Sticking to My Shoes from the album Someone Else's Bubblegum. And we started that set off with Ame Hoodie, Rainy Day by Young Folkies featuring Hibiki Ichikawa on Radioactive Kids. You were listening to Asheville FM at WSFM LP 103.3 Asheville. This is Radioactive Kids. Let's play some music now by Roy Moye III. He has 3 songs about flying that are out now, including a song about a very special type of flying. This song is called Taking Flight, and it features Zari on Radioactive Kids.
Hey, Zari, I heard you took your first flight on an airplane. How did it feel?
It feels like whoosh.
Oh, so you was moving fast through the air. Did you eat any snacks on the plane?
So, when I came to Atlanta on the plane, I ate, pretzels and I drank apple juice. When we came back, I drank hot chocolate and I ate 1 cookie.
Oh, so you was snacking on the flight. I like that. Do you remember anything else about being on the airplane?
There was windows and I got to see us, up in the sky and we were above the clouds.
Ooh, I do love a good window seat. You can't beat the view on an airplane. It's so beautiful. Zari, I'm thinking of a song idea. Do you think we should teach other kids how they can fly?
Yes, dear. What's first?
We gotta sit down, put our seatbelt on, and listen to the flight attendant. We gotta chill out, pay attention to the safety presentation, 'cause it's time for us to fly, to take off to the sky. We put the tray table up and we sit back. Now we're taking flight. Now we're taking flight. Now we're taking flight. We put the tray table up and we sit back. Now we're taking flight.
Tio, the plane's getting faster. What's happening?
We're feeling the rush as the engines roar. The plane leaps to the sky. Now we can't wait for the flight attendant to bring some snacks by. We may listen to a song, read a book as we fly on. We're gonna pass the time and be just fine. Now we're taking flight. Now we're taking flight. Now we're taking flight. We're gonna pass the time and be just fine. Now we're taking flight.
Why is the plane moving like that? What's going on?
We're feeling the bumps of the turbulence. There's a change in the wind speed. We know we're all right, 'cause the plane was made to handle this very thing. So we take a couple breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we journey ahead. We're gonna make it to our destination. Now we're taking flight. Now we're taking flight. Now we're taking flight. We're gonna make it to our destination. Now we're taking flight.
I think I can see the airport, Tio. Are we about to land?
It's final approach. We'll be landing soon. That's what the pilot says. We gotta clean up, throw our trash away. Don't wanna leave a mess. The plane lowers to the ground. Then we land safe and sound. We wait to park, then we get off the plane. We just took a flight. We just took a flight. We just took a flight. We're gonna celebrate 'cause we did great. We just took a flight. We just took a flight. We just took a flight. We're gonna celebrate 'cause we did great. We just took a flight.
Yay! We took a flight!
But Tio, how did they park the plane?
The force is on an airplane. Airplane. Woo. Force is on an airplane. Lift
off the ground. Drag is trying to push it back. Push it back, trying to push it back. Thrust, push it forward just like that. Like that, push it forward like that. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Or main forces acting on the plane. If you really wanna fly, gotta know them by name. Gravity pulling down, but it's gonna be alright, cause we got wings to lift us every single flight. Drag is the force trying to push the plane back, but we got engines that can handle all of that. They giving great thrusts to move the plane fast. Now we soaring through the sky with the ground in the past. Tell them we'll try to bring it down. Bring it down, bring it down. Wings lifted up off the ground. Lifted off the ground. Drag is trying to push it back. Push it back, trying to push it back. Thrust, push it forward just like that. Like that, push it forward like that. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift up, clap it up, clap it up. Weight down, clap it down, clap it down. Drag back, clap it back, clap it back. Thrust front, all the forces we clap, lift up. Clap it up, clap it up. Weight down, clap it down, clap it down. Drag back, clap it back, clap it back. Thrust front, all the forces we clap. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane we clap. Lift up, clap it up, clap it up. Weight down, clap it down, clap it down. Drag back, clap it back, clap it back. Thrust front, all the forces we clap. Lift up, clap it up, clap it up. Weight down, clap it down, clap it down. Drag back, clap it back, clap it back. Thrust front, all the forces we clap. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The force that an airplane has. Lift, weight, thrust, and drag. The forces that an airplane has. We call it STEM music. NASA, Artemis. We going back to the moon. We going back to the moon. Tell the lunar surface we gon' see you soon. We got NASA, Artemis. You don't wanna miss this. We going back to the moon. We going back to the moon. Tell the lunar surface we gon' see you soon. We got NASA, Artemis. You don't wanna miss this. We going back to the moon. It's been a long time coming. 1972, the last time we were there. We gotta clear the air. There's still so much to discover. First woman on the moon, first person of color. Gonna make great history like no other. Collaboration will help along the way to help us have a longer lunar stay. We going back to the moon. We going back to the moon. Tell the lunar surface we gon' see you soon. We got NASA, Artemis, you don't wanna miss this. We going back to the moon. We going back to the moon. Tell the lunar surface we gon' see you soon. We got NASA, Artemis, you don't wanna miss this. We going back to the moon. NASA, Artemis, better than a wish. A mission that is so crisp you don't wanna dismiss. Got the Orion spacecraft soaring with the rhythm, carried up so high by the Space Launch System. Gateway is the transfer over to the lunar lander. Astronauts touching down, then we hear from the commander. She gon' take a big step for women and the world. On the surface of the moon, another flag unfurled. Economic opportunity, open the doors for all of humanity, bouncing around, learning while in the regal state of gravity. Inspiration for a generation by the leading nation with a declaration for some innovation. Need a celebration, going back to the back to the back to the back to the moon. We going back to the moon. Tell the lunar surface we gon' see you soon. We got NASA, Artemis, you don't wanna miss this. We going back to the moon. Yeah. We going back to the moon. Tell the lunar surface we gon' see you soon. We got NASA, Artemis, you don't wanna miss this. We going back to the moon. Back to the moon, yeah. Back to the moon, yeah. Back
That was a song by Roy Moye III called Back to the Moon about the Artemis mission that just landed back on Earth like yesterday. Before that, we heard two other new singles by him, Airplane Forces and Taking Flight, featuring Zari on Radioactive Kids. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. I'm having a great time on today's show. Coming up in just about 20 minutes, we will be interviewing Birdsong and the Eco Wonders, who have a new EP out called Earth is Our Home and Other Nature Songs for Kids. Let's play the whole EP now. This is the title track on Radioactive Kids.
Place, our blue-green planet Earth, spinning in space. There is no home like this in all the universe. So many species of the animals we love. We're Birdsong and the Eco Wonders, taking care of planet Earth, because it is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth is our home. We have a beautiful world, an amazing place. Our blue-green planet Earth, spinning in space. And when we look, we see so much diversity. So many plants and seeds and all the food we need. We're Birdsong and the Eco Wonders, taking care of planet Earth, because it is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth is our home. I'm Birdsong, and I love to sing about animals, plants, and living things, and learn about the ways that we can take care of this beautiful planet Earth we share. The Eco Wonders, let's give them a shout. They're the animals and plants that I sing about. Some live on the land, some in the sea, some fly through the air, oh so free. That's Dr. Marcy, a friend of mine. She sings and dances, oh so fine. She will show you how to move along to Birdsong's Eco Wonder songs. And all of you, we're so glad you're here, because we have some fun tunes to share. We hope that you will help us sing along to Birdsong's Eco Wonder songs. We have a beautiful world, an amazing place. Our blue-green planet Earth, spinning in space. There is no home like this in all the universe. So many species of the animals we love. We're Birdsong and the Eco Wonders, taking care of planet Earth, because it is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth is our home. It is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth because it is our home. Earth is our home. The Earth because it is our home. In the night I can hear a yip yip at the edge of my neighborhood, and then a howl and a ruff, ruff. I'd run with you if I could. Coyote, coyote, what you gonna do tonight? Coyote says I'm gonna look for food and roam under the full moonlight. I'm gonna run, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna look, I'm gonna sniff, I'm gonna listen. Listen to the sounds of life around me. Sometimes at night when you yip yip, another coyote calls back to you. I hear the echoes of howls and ruff ruff, and know this place is your home too. Coyote, coyote, what you gonna do tonight? Coyote says I'm gonna look
gonna sniff, I'm gonna listen. Listen to the sounds of life around me. I am Coyote, Coyote I am. Some people complain that I come on their land, but this land is ours too, we're willing to share. We can be your neighbors, you do not need to fear. Sometimes you might see me, and then I'll disappear. But if my scat's on the path, then you know I am near. Just keep your pets inside so we all can survive. We're just looking for food to keep our families alive. I'm clever, swift, I've survived their many changes. You can learn from me no matter what your age is. Use your senses to observe the world around you. Gather the knowledge the earth wants to give you. And when you're outside, notice if you could all the wonders of nature in your own neighborhood. Coyote, coyote, what you gonna do tonight? Coyote says I'm gonna look for food and roam under the full moonlight. I'm gonna run, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna look, I'm gonna sniff, I'm gonna listen. Listen to the sounds of life around me. Listen to the sounds of life around me. Listen to the sounds of life around me. In a tree so high was a little seed who could not fly. If I could fly, said that little seed, I would travel far from this old tree. I love this tree, but it's time to roam and find some ground to call my own, where I can sprout some roots and start to grow. I want to be a traveling seed, a traveling seed I want to be. I wonder just how far I'll go before I drop and start to grow. Before I drop and start to grow. If I had wings like a pine cone seed, wind would surely carry me. Or if I were a seed with hooks or burrs, I'd hitch a ride on a monkey's fur. But I don't have burrs, wings nor feet. I'm a seed in a fruit on a branch in a tree. Does anybody have a clue how a seed like me can move? I want to be a traveling seed, a traveling seed I want to be. I wonder just how far I'll go before I drop and start to grow. Before I drop and start to grow. Does anybody have a notion how I can get some locomotion? 'Cause I'm a seed who needs to relocate to the perfect place to germinate, where there's healthy soil and the right amount of water and sunlight. Does anybody have a clue how a seed like me, who's stuck in a fruit on a branch in a tree, can move? I need to move. Don't worry, little seed, said the hungry bear, I'll help you travel away from here. You're covered in a fruit so sweet, just the kind of food that I like to eat. And the bear ate the fruit right off of the tree, and then she swallowed the little seed. And as the bear walked home satisfied, the little seed cried, finally, I have a ride. Yes, indeed, I'm a traveling seed, hitching a ride in a bear's belly. I wonder just how far I'll go before I drop and start to grow. Before I drop and start to grow. Can you guess how I drop and start to grow? tell you about my special technique for keeping the ocean floor tight and neat. I grab kelp leaves when they fall. I grab them with my foot and I eat them all. I'm a mollusk with a spiral iridescent shell, using strong fancy footwork on the coastal shelf. But now I'm needing some help, 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 'cause I'm a lonely, 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 lonely abalone, lonely abalone. I need some other abalone so I won't be lonely no more. Once upon a time and not so long ago, there were millions of abalone up and down the coast. We had an epic popularity. I guess it was because we tasted so sweet, or perhaps it was our pretty iridescent shell, or my strong fancy footwork on the coastal shelf. But now we're needing some help, 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 'cause I'm a lonely, 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 lonely abalone, lonely abalone. I need some other abalone so I won't be lonely no more. Why am I so lonely? It's because most of the other abalone were eaten to near extinction by the human population and their over-exploitation. Now the abalone nation is in need of restoration and clever conservation. Won't you hear my declaration? Please restore the abalone so I won't be lonely no more. Octopus, crabs, and otters need us for food, but I can't reproduce myself in solitude, no. The kelp forest, she's counting on me, but I'm gonna need some help to keep her clean. I need more friends with a spiral iridescent shell, using strong fancy footwork on the coastal shelf. Oh yeah, I'm needing some help, 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 'cause I'm a lonely, 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 lonely abalone, lonely abalone. I need some other abalone so I won't be lonely no more. Oh, I'm a lonely, 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 lonely abalone, lonely abalone. I need some other abalone so I won't be lonely no more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hairy legs that move from thread to thread inside my strong and silky web. I'm called an spider, and I am famous for my weaving ability and catching insects naturally. And so I spin my thread and weave my web. This is my way of capturing my prey. And while you are sleeping, I am weaving. When I'm done, I wait until I feel an insect come. Yeah. I'm a carnivorous arachnid who is perfectly adapted to survive in any place where I can catch bugs while I hang in space. And I have claws that grip the silk that I efficiently produce, connecting fibers use one strand at a time to make this web of mine. And so I spin my thread and weave my web. This is my way of capturing my prey. And while you are sleeping, I am weaving. When I'm done, I wait until I feel an insect come. Now I want to tell you that a spider knows just what to do to make sure every strand of silk is used for good. We use silk for climbing and we lay our eggs inside it, and we wrap it round the bugs we catch in your neighborhood. And we make designs that are so beautiful. Look outside and you may see them shimmer in the morning dew. And so I spin my thread and weave my web. This is my way of capturing my prey. And while you are sleeping, I am weaving. When I'm done, I wait until I feel an insect come. I wait until I feel an insect come. I'm a puma, cougar, mountain lion, and once upon a time these hills were mine. I could run for miles, hunt and play, go from habitat to find a mate. But there are cars and highways now wherever I go, and it's dangerous to cross this busy road. I need a bridge or tunnel to the other side where I can find some food and stay alive. I need a wildlife corridor, a safe way to travel and explore. A wildlife corridor, my health and survival depend on it, and other animals will also benefit from a wildlife corridor. We're gentle giants, humpback whales, ocean acrobats with distinctive tails. We sing and reach to communicate, swim thousands of miles when we migrate. But we get tangled in fishing lines and hit by boats, and there's too much noise on our migratory routes. We need a clear passage in the open sea where we can hear each other's calls and swim safely. We need a wildlife corridor, a safe way to travel and explore. A wildlife corridor, our health and survival depend on it, and other animals will also benefit from a wildlife corridor. Our health and survival depend on it, and other animals will also benefit. Yes, so many animals will benefit. It's hot, it's hotter than it used to be. Say the butterflies, birds, and bumblebees. We need to search a little further each day to find food and water as our climates change. We need more native plants without a doubt, and forests to protect us from the droughts. Streams and habitats where we can choose a place to shelter and reproduce. We need a wildlife corridor, a safe way to travel and explore. A wildlife corridor, lizards, wolves, and caribou, salmon, sharks, sea turtles too. These animals and so many more need a wildlife corridor. Wildlife corridor, wildlife corridor.
That was Wildlife Corridor by Birdsong and the Eco Wonders from their new EP, Earth is Our Home and Other Nature Songs for Kids. Before that, we heard Spider Song, Lonely Abalone, Travelin' Seed, Coyote Coyote, and Earth is Our Home, the title track. And I am very excited to welcome Birdsong of Birdsong and the Eco Wonders to the air with me right now. Hello, hello.
Hello, Sagan.
Awesome. Thank you so much for getting up early to talk about this awesome EP on the air. So we were talking before the air, before we went on the air, and you've been making kids music for quite a long time, like about 20 years at this point. So I wanted to start the interview by asking, how did you start making music for kids, and why have you kept doing it for so long?
Well, Sagan, it all began in the tide pools in Laguna Beach, California, where I was volunteering as a tide pool educator for the millions of people that come through our tide pools. And then I fell in love with these little tide pool creatures. And one day was strumming on my guitar, and this song came out of me as a children's song. I think because the tide pools just really inspired my childlike wonder. And that song was heard by some people in the community, and before we knew it, it was being used in our state park in their tide pool curriculum. And I was hearing stories about how children were singing the song and making up hand dances and motions to go with it, and began realizing just how powerful music was as a way of educating.
That's awesome.
Then I began asking children, what other animals would you like me to write about? And before we knew it, we had a full first album, If I Were a Fish and Other Ocean Songs for Kids. And I've been writing and teaching and inspiring through music ever since.
Awesome. And of course, this is your third release for kids. Is that right? Your third? You had two albums and one EP?
Yes, this is the third release. I'm just really excited and proud of it.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask, so what was the process for putting this EP together? How did you write the songs, and how did they end up in their final form? Because you worked with James Coffey to produce the album, right?
I did. James Coffey of Blue Vision Music has been by my side for all of these albums. He's an amazing producer. Jim plays a lot of the most of the instruments in the songs, all of them on this last album, and he just does a great job.
Awesome. So how did you write the songs, and how did they end up in their final form on the EP?
Well, I think that each song has its own story.
Ooh, okay.
But for instance, Coyote, it's the coyote that really inspired that song. So we live in a place. I live in a place where there's a wilderness interface to our neighborhood. So we have coyote, and we hear them in the night. And I would meet them on the trail in my early morning walks. And I just asked Coyote, "What would you like me to say in a song about you?" And those words came through. I really wanted Coyote to teach us about how to coexist with wildlife and respect wildlife. And I also noticed that Coyote pays lots of attention with all of its senses. So I wanted that to be part of the song, of teaching all of us, teaching children to slow down and stop and look and listen and really pay attention to nature that's all around us.
Yes.
For the Wildlife Corridor, that song was inspired by a mountain lion who, for many years, was living in Hollywood Hills in Los Angeles, California. And it became a beloved mountain lion of the people of Los Angeles. And unfortunately, after many attempts to cross a highway to get to other territory in order to mate and find food, P22, the name of the mountain lion, succumbed to an accident. And he inspired actually the largest wildlife corridor that's currently being built and is due to open in Los Angeles, the Wallace-Annenberg Wildlife Corridor. So he inspired, P22 inspired that song. I wanted to write a song where children and families and the whole world could understand the importance of wildlife corridors and for safe passages on land, in the air, and through the ocean for animals.
Excellent, excellent. I also love your music because you talk about aspects of nature and animals and things which a lot of kids musicians sing about, but you talk about animals and plants and things that very few musicians do. Like that's the only song that I can think of that's about a wildlife corridor. I can't think of very many songs about abalones. I can't think of very many songs about coyotes. So how do you figure out what you want to write about and what feels important to make people aware of?
Well, it's all about, all these songs have stories. For instance, Lonely Abalone was preceded by a song called Kelp Forest Dancing from my first album. And we have an annual kelp fest here in Laguna Beach. And the marine biologists and volunteers that were planting kelp also had a project to restore our green abalone that had gone pretty much close to extinct here. And they asked me, hey, could you write a song about abalone? So that was an example of just, being connected to what's happening locally and sometimes what's happening beyond locally, and being inspired by the folks that are doing conservation. And then sometimes I'll just hear a story about an animal or an ecosystem that really moves me. For instance, it's not on any of my albums. I've released it as a single, but the vaquita porpoise in Mexico, the most endangered marine mammal in the world. There's probably only 10 of them left. And I heard the story about them, and I wanted the world to know about the vaquita porpoise. And so every song has its own story. Somebody who's helping to protect an animal or an ecosystem, I'll run across them, and they'll tell the story, and I thought, that deserves a song. Or sometimes an animal will come to me in a dream and say, hey, here I am, tell the world about me.
That's great.
So, again, every song has its own story. But I don't feel like I write these songs alone. I feel like the animals, the ecosystems, the folks out in the world that are working to protect our natural world, our more than human world, are all my muses, so to speak.
That's awesome. And it really feels like all the songs are sort of like a conversation with different people, with different animals, with different folklore, and et cetera, right? Yes.
It's important to me that the more than human world has a voice, and I try to interpret that voice and put that voice down with music in a way that children can really relate to.
That's amazing. So you just came out with this EP, and it has 6 songs on it. But I wanted to ask you, what do you think is next for you as an artist? Like, obviously, I'm sure a story or an animal that you haven't even thought of will come along and inspire a song at some point. But do you know what is coming up next for you as an artist and a musician and somebody who talks about conservation?
Well, I do, as a matter of fact. So I have both a local ecosystem and an animal I've never met inspiring my next 2 songs. I'm currently working on a song about estuaries, because here where I live in Laguna Beach, there are efforts to restore an estuary, which is such an important ecosystem. And I'm also working on a song about sperm whales, the largest toothed whale in the world, because I've been fascinated by their way of communication. And there are actually scientists in the Caribbean that are studying the language of sperm whales, and I have some audio recordings they have entrusted me with. So I'll be putting together a song about sperm whales and integrating some of their audio recordings of their communication. They're amazing animals, and actually these scientists are trying to break the code of what these sperm whales are communicating to each other.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I cannot wait to hear those songs whenever they are finished. And, I'm sure they'll take as long as they need to take, right?
Sometimes they incubate for a year or two, but
Yes.
but both of them are with me almost every day. So we'll see how that unfolds.
Awesome. So where can folks find all your music and videos and cool stuff if they want to check it out?
Well, we're on all streaming platforms, so you can listen to Birdsong and the Eco Wonders on whatever is your favorite streaming platform: Spotify, Apple Music. We also have a YouTube channel, so we have many videos, music videos that also have the lyrics of the songs within the video. We're on Pandora. What else? Amazon. All of the streaming platforms. There's a music distributor that sends everything to everywhere.
Awesome.
So to speak. Yeah.
Thank you.
And we also have a website, birdsongandecowonders.com, where you can find our music there. Teachers also find our music and some companion lessons and on a popular website for them called Teachers Pay Teachers.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling us up, and we look forward to hearing much more music and cool stuff from you in the future.
Oh, thank you, Sagan. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Outer space, he's a space chicken visiting this place. Came to Earth in a ship shaped like an egg. He's got feathers, wings, and an artificial leg. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. He's got superpowers under his skin. He can hide for hours if you're looking for him. He can call on all his feathered friends and get them all to help him again. 'Cause he's a space chicken. Space chicken. Can fly all the way to the moon, get to Mars, get to Venus too. Head out across the Milky Way. He's a supercharged hand, so get out of his way. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. Running hard if he comes your way. He gets angry, there's a lot to say. He's short, fat, feathered, and he's got a sharp beak. Trouble is he never learned to speak, 'cause he's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. Space chicken. He's a space chicken. Space chicken. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. Space chicken from outer space. He's a space chicken visiting this place. He came to Earth in a ship shaped like an egg. He's got feathers, wings, and an artificial leg. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. Gotta run and hide if he comes your way. Gets angry, there's a lot to say. He's short, fat, feathered, and he's got a sharp beak. The trouble is he never learned to speak, 'cause he's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. Space chicken. Oh, he's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken. He's a space chicken.
That was a new single by Refractive Music Kids from New Zealand called Space Chicken. Unfortunately, we missed that song when we were doing our set of chicken music a couple weeks ago, but we played it now, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is Radioactive Kids. Before that, we heard an interview with Birdsong from Birdsong and the Eco Wonders. Thank you so much for calling us up and chatting about your music. Let's finish off with a couple more songs. We're going to play a song by the Groundwork Music Orchestra called Old Joe from their album Introducing the Groundwork Music Orchestra. And then we're going to play a song by Josh and the Jam Tones from their album Rock Steady called Race You. And we might have a time for a couple more songs after that, but I'm not sure yet, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening to Radioactive Kids. It has been great hanging out with y'all once again on the radio. I am Sagan. This is Radioactive Kids. Stay tuned for La Neta Voces coming up next at 10 on Asheville FM. And as always, I will see you on the radio next week.
Joe is feeling fine 'cause he's on time for the red line. Even got his shoes shine, riding on a southbound train. Grabs his top hat with his pointer and his thumb, takes it off, bangs it like a drum. Boom, 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 boppity bang, riding on a southbound train. Oh, Joe, riding on a southbound train. Oh Joe, riding on a southbound train. Austin down to San Antonio, riding on a southbound train. Every hobo has a home, riding on a southbound train. Big grin from ear to ear is what you'll see when he is near, playing songs for the engineer, riding on a southbound train. He takes a glance at the great expanse, does a funny dance in his baggy pants. Down the track we advance, riding on a southbound train. Oh Joe, riding on a southbound train. Oh Joe, riding on a southbound train. Austin down to San Antonio, riding on a southbound train. Every hobo has a home, riding on a southbound train. Oh yeah.
Actually, I changed my mind. Before I play Race You by Josh and the Jam Tones, I'm going to play Love Light Shine by KB Worley featuring Mr. Cookie Jar. Because I can!
M-I-S-T-A on the track. KB Worley and Cookie Jar got that soul on tap. It's time to elevate, let's get it higher. KB, open their minds a little wider, okay? Sometimes I get a little uneasy. Sometimes I get a little bit mad. But that's okay, cause mama said life ain't always gonna be easy. That's okay, mama said nothing wrong with feeling mad. You make me feel better already. Yeah. Won't be afraid to let my talent shine. Let my love shine. I won't be afraid to stand up tall and speak my mind. We got your back, kid. Won't be afraid of different, cause different is divine. That's why you got to keep it funky. Won't be afraid of the dark, cause I've got a light to shine. Let my love light shine on. Let my love light shine for all to see. Let my love light shine all around. Wrap my arms around what hurts. Whisper all will be okay. Let my love light shine. Love light shine, yeah. All right, come on. Let's clap, everybody. Shine like a star, like a national guitar, like the Mississippi Delta blues man. Storyteller, give me peace, give me shelter, little gal, little fella. Got to sing that little song with you like some interstellar Montebella. Bella, bella, with so much beauty in the sky, you might need an umbrella. Jump on the Hubble telescope to see the reaches of the love, the music and the light we shine together. Let my love light shine on. Let my love light shine for all to see. Let my love light shine all around. Then wrap my arms around what hurts. Whisper all will be okay. Let my love light shine on. Let my love light shine. Let my love light shine. Let your love shine. Let my love light shine. KB Worley, Mr. Cookie Jar. Bam.
Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready for this? We're gonna run so fast, like lightning. We're gonna do some Charleston, get warmed up, high knee skipping.
Oh, gonna race you, gonna race you. Oh, gonna race you, gonna race you home. Oh, gonna race you, yeah. Oh, gonna race you, gonna race you home. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna race you, gonna race you home. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. Oh, gonna race you, gonna race you. Oh, gonna race you, gonna race you home. Oh, gonna race you, yeah. Oh, gonna race you, home. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna race you, home. Whoa, whoa.
yes I am. I'm gonna race you, catch you if you can. Through the garden of my backyard, don't trail the flowers. Once I turn, gon' kick my cat on your monkey's head. Let's do that again. Here we go. Oh, oh, gonna race you, gonna race you. Oh, oh, gonna race you home. Oh, oh, gonna race you, yeah. I'm gonna race you home. Oh, oh, gonna race you. Oh, oh, gonna race you home. Oh, oh, gonna race you, yeah. Oh, oh, gonna race you home.